Why hello YouTube, I hope everyone is doing well today, and what we're going to play is some Hearts of Iron 4, but we're going to play a new Old Blues, The Broken Coast. Go single player, a new game. And I'm probably just going to go for the New Californian Republic, NCR. NCR Conquest. Wendell Peterson is our leader, and a rule of many. We get retooling firearms production. So you can see that debuff there to conversion cost and inventory equipment. The Brahmin Barons, sorry. So we get a monthly population. Old World Wall. Hoover Dam called it Old World Wall by you sillies. I'm going to say that. Is a complete arch gravity dam in the Black Canyon of the Colorado River, sorry. Bit breathless today. Don't know what it is. It lies on the border between the former US states of Arizona and Nevada, so it's fairly interesting. And we've got the Baja Blues. It's Baja, isn't it? It's not Baja. The Baja Blues. Anyway, over 30 years ago, the NCR attempted a colonization of the Baja Peninsula, which ended violently for all parties involved. Since that day, increasing tensions have led to conflicts along the border. A conflict that's threatened to boil over time and time again. Even now, ambitious raider gangs from Baja muster to threaten the NCR's borders. And we've got the emergency cancelled. The northern farmlands of the NCR have been thrown into absolute turmoil following a violent clash of barons, whose mercenary armies now rampage, stealing cattle and gunning down citizens as they attempt to gain the upper hand in a wasteful scramble for power. Good. The rest of the NCR is in shock and starving to death due to lack of produce from the north. Something must be done, and it must be done swiftly. And brief history, which I'm just going to give you, is despite the staggering losses at the Battle of Navarro, the NCR achieved victory with the aid of the Brotherhood. Decades later, tensions with the former allies are now running high, and the army is falling from grace, becoming a mess of these undertrained and under-equipped soldiers with no standardisation. The bear looks to the east with concern as reports of Siege's legions' rapid growth continue to flood in. To the north, the city-states grow powerful and the Republic debates intervention, while to the south, Baja and the Brotherhood continue to be a thorn in the bear's side. So I'm going to select the New California Republic. Anyway, just going to go... Oh, do we go historical? We'll just leave it. We'll just see what happens. I'm not playing Iron Man mode for this. Just regular. I don't think I'm that good at this game to warrant changing it up. I'm going to see what's going to happen. Probably a lot of bad things. NCR campaign. So essentially, I think this lets me fine-tune the game to my liking. We can enhance the ball and others. Jesus! Only enhance the others. I'm a wimp, but no thanks. Alright, so we are here, New California Republic. We're quite big. We got 32 divisions. Suppose we should pop these into an army immediately and see what we have. Chief Hannon, Lieutenant Gorabet, Colonel Cassandra Moore, and Field Marshal Colonel James Husu. Who's got the best? You overall have got some very nice stats. You only 24 capacity though. So I think we're on to select. I'll select half and pop you in there for now. I said, well, we can change this, that was fine. Cool, and let's select another general, and let's give you two. You can control these forces. That's fine, so we've got two separate generals. Let's select a national focus. Let's see what we can do. So really we haven't got any choice about the honoured founders at the moment to keep going down this tree. So I'm looking for the tree that this lets me be an arse and take over what I want. Is it the Bear Wars? Well, I know there's going to be a tree here that just lets me attack. Emergency cancel. Until buyout, Mojave outpost, Mojave subjugation. Oh yeah, there is. The sea bear, wow. we'll have to see what we can go down, but for now it's honoured founders. I'm on the historical records of the NCR. There are a number of figures that stand out as a quintessential to the Republic. Yet among them is the most celebrated in propaganda and education, who shall appear on the most important pieces of currency, be mentioned in speeches, and stand above the rest as the figurehead of the NCR. Guess it won't be like Republic. We've got NCR troopers, which are pretty standard. We've got the NCR Rangers, which are elite spec op troops, which have some very nice stats, and motorised divisions. What do we want? Research slots available. This is very, very interesting. Let's look at industry. All this will take a while. Construction, woodworking, that's never bad. Habitation, basic water pumps, basic smeltery. Suppose we get woodworking just to get that little bit of construction. Infantry, we can go for militia training. Basic melee, power armor, scavenge power armor. So we look at making our own power armor. That's scrap motorcycles, that's quite cool. Scrap gun trucks. Scrap tank, wasteland tank, great war tank. We even have canoes. Canoe, canoe. We have scrap fighters. Could go for something to do engineering. Sport equipment. Got reconnaissance company. Gecko pouch. Trained mongrels, healing powder. Unlocks medical chem company. Heavy laser muskets. I like their laser muskets. Always get some dynamite though for our troops. Robotics, we can look at protectrons and sentry bots, that's quite cool. We're already doing conventional warfare doctrines, we probably want to expand on that and get some more planning. And this is all quite far ahead at the moment. And we can get basic armour for our troops. Right, 3 dockyards. Let's actually just do normal troops. What do we need? Infantry equipment. Basic melee weapons. What do my basic troopers require? Support equipment. And infantry equipment, okay. 8 tank machine gun support. You drop the org down by a bit, you do. You give me a lot more soft attack if I had listen. That's anti-personnel equipment. Have we got any anti-personnel equipment? It's a good time to check. No, we do not. Pipe machine guns, PMGs. Let's go for that for now. Dockyards. Let's see what we can do. Got a lot of convoys. Just keep producing more convoys until I know what we're doing. We can build canoes. Have we even got a navy? Oh, we do. We got the Baron's fleet and the Boneyard fleet. I suppose I might combine both views together. Oh, we haven't got an air force. Okay. We might. Let's create a few melee weapons, because why not? I think for now we're going to really focus on just our basic firearms. Might get a few pipe machine guns. I'm fairly happy with that at the moment. No template, and that is for... Oh, we're just making pipe machine guns for no reason. What do we want to build? That's the question. Machine gun brigade. Militia. I haven't really got the experience to fiddle around with this too much. Okay, so until we need it, we won't make any pipe machine guns. We'll just keep making basic firearms. Is that what you're using anyway, basic firearms? I'm assuming that is infantry equipment 1. Oh, sorry, I just really want to make sure this is correct. Could make some... Actually, I think making some anti-tank weapons might be more preferred. Right, we're making more ships. Outrigger canoe, sailing ships, a barge. Super heavy barge. You could just make a few more canoes. Just for the time being, we'll make 8 canoes. Where's our navy anyway? Light cruisers, and we actually got destroyers, but they're all canoes and light sailing ships. Right, no divisions in training. Probably want to get some more NCR troopers. We'll just select here for the time being a recruit. Let's do the 1 for now. Actually, how well equipped is my army? Well, 100% equipped. Okay, so we can start making more troops. We'll do that. We got 70. We got a lot of factories. I'll still just get a few more on the go. We've got an outpost. Let's build a few more arms workshops. Why not? Right. Yeah. I suppose we'll just start getting this played. Grand scheme of things, who doesn't like us? The Western Brotherhood are not our fans. Nor are the Scorpions. Well, we might just put... Well, okay, so you got Honoured Founders. That was finished really quickly. Among the historical records of the NCR, there are a number of figures that stand out as quintessential to the Republic, yet who among them is most celebrated? Okay, so we need to pick who's going to be the founding father? You give me more stability and war support, which is very low. Mother of the Republic, stability, or Seth the... Gain national spirit, Seth Spec Ops. We get a bit more buff to that. We get a little bit more war support. Actually, I think national stability, Aradesh, would go for now. Tandy scheming, that's 7 days. Tandy devoted her life to the cause of the New Californian Republic, and... Earlier in her life, her ideals faded and she was faced with honest pragmatism. She made a series of hard choices, many of which not necessarily earning adoration of her people. So we have to go down there. Just finishing off my coffee at the moment. And let's put these divisions for now. I think we'll just put them on a border with the Scorpions. Oh, we can't even do that. Oh, because that river. Tandy scheming. Okay, stop. Yeah, so what do we need to do? One of the choices she made, the NCR draft, that gets rid of stability, but I get more population, essentially. Water Redistribution Act. The Nevada Trade Agreements. A lot of our cities would like me a lot more. Let's go for that. And getting some more factions like me, so I'm not to have war declared on me right at the beginning would be nice. Roughly 20 years ago, the NCR Congress proposed one of the most ambitious economic development plans in the history of the wasteland. A large-scale investment into each of the major population centres of the NCR, quaternary cities of Shady Sands, Dayglow, the Boneyard and Sacktown. Umbra, you don't really like us. You know what to do with my divisions at the moment. Alright, so we development in the Republic, subsidise local businesses, fund arms factory, and improve infrastructure. We'll fund arms. Just for the time being, and we'll also put another factory into there. And we're now going for Battle for Navarro. The Battle of Navarro is the first real test of the NCR's military with full congressional approval and a blank check. The NCR formed the most massive army the wasteland had seen up to that point. An enormous conglomeration of volunteers, mercenaries, conscripts, backed by a sizable detachment from the Brotherhood of Steel. They marched on the last holdout of the Enclave. It's pretty cool. So we've got the Veil Bandits down here, which probably are never going to really be in our... They're always going to be on our shit list by the looks of it. Alright, so we can't... Let's do that for now. We go now, extra factory. Let's pop that in there. So our troops like using air. Could be what's it? Ow! Just dropped my phone on my foot. That's painful. Our troops using air. But Navarro stops and stops and stops. Are we using our melee weapons? So essentially, there's a final big battle here, and we got to make a decision, essentially. If you can read this if you want, I just can't be asked to read all this at the moment. But I have 3 choices. We got held back our troops, that loses... Well, oh, these are all bad. Equal gains equal assault. Held back our troops. Committed to the Brotherhood's plan. That's sort of the intermediate one, by the looks of it. And we can now go for Cancel Hill, which takes 60 days. The Senate has always been the centre of the Republic. Many of the Republic's most influential members are part of the Senate. Giving them a place worthy of their status will not only give hope to the people of the wasteland, but also appeal to secretly greedy and narcissistic senators that will fill the seats at the newly christened Council Hill. I'll just keep doing that at the moment. So what else? Who are potential enemies as well could be messing with us? I suppose the Scorpions. We've got the Rapids. We'll put your divisions as a tier for now. I've had so many different national focuses on this. It's amazing. We're making our first division. Can we add another unit? Yes, we can. The equipment is still fine. I don't think at the moment, I think we're just going to build up is the main aim of the game. The Desert Rangers declared war on the Vipers, okay. Desert Rangers, you are here and the Vipers are next to you here. That's a bit interesting. Slow this down a little bit and we'll see who will win this conflict. Come with me and we shall end this destructive conflict. Good old Air Vader. But yeah, essentially we're getting Cancel Hill, which will give me a bit more leg room. Or to get some more divisions. So how many are in each division? I'm assuming it's not a lot. The Troll Warrens declared war on the Rib Breakers. That's only 225 manpower. These are rebel fighters. These are just a name list, isn't it? That's our troopers. Rangers would be really, really nice to have. Oh, the nation just got annexed by the something state. There's so many factions. There's Cancel Hill, okay. So we got that. It gives me, I believe, a bit more political power. We have to wait until April to do that. Barjar Blues. So we could try and take the Barjar Republic, couldn't we? Well, the Baja Blues. Are they down here? Northern Thingamajig League. Yuma. Maybe we'll look at this, the Baja Blues, essentially. This could be a form of annexation we could go down. Where you all start producing a few more divisions. Got a good load, about 8k in our army. We have some political power. We could get... Right, oh, stop. Baja Blues. Christ, I'm not reading that. So, essentially, we have to plan what we're doing on this war front and this frontier. Right, we'll probably give it to the Ranger Chief, Hannah. Why not? The heavy hand. We got dynamite finished as well, which is handy. HMGs. Signal companies. Isn't that for my Rangers, these signal companies? Yes, you do. And anti-tank support and recon. Cool. Political advisor. We get Quartermaster General. Ruthless capitalist. Armaments. We have Quartermaster. So, Barja Blues. Ranger deployment. This gives me a... local sympathies. So I had to choose Hector for that. Okay, so I've already committed. So Ranger deployment. Retaking Rattletail. Let's just go down here. Ranger Chief Harlem, who is while sympathetic to the cause of the local populations, put the prosperity of the NCR above all things. His plan is one of action that involves taking down Rangers in Baja with a show of open force. So the Veil Bandits and Pazvanits were against, so this is going to be fine. Let's just do a few offensive lines here. How many troops do these have if I was to go to war? None. That could change though. Well, we would like this area. I'm not a fan. I would like to keep the rest and Brotherhood on the sides, but at the same time, I'm not a fan of all the little strongholds there. Well, we got the She here, just chilling. Like Concord. Antioch. Quite a cool few places. I'm just trying to see what cities I remember, really. Yeah, Rangers deployment, we're going down. Research rise. It's all going well so far. Ranger deployment, okay. Ranger ultimatum. So we give them an ultimatum. We give them the finger. Ranger Chief Harlan's issues a warning to the banditos of... I'm just moving my coffee out of the way at the moment. I'm replacing my coffee with some water. Yeah, so essentially the banditos, we're going to give them an ultimatum, promising them death if they do not disarm. There is no reality where these men will agree to such an action, but that's the point. The Rangers are attempting to bait them into making a first move. We got some Ranger volunteers actually. So it really should be quite easy. Still building some factories at the moment, that's good. What's a guard station do? Oh, okay, this is like, it's similar to a fort in a way. It's pretty cool. Right, Ranger Ultimatum. What are Caesar's Legion doing actually? Lessons of the Old World, or... See, they're pretty scary, Caesar's Legion. They're not nice people either. Got a lot of cool nations on this. Right, well now we got some troops. Additional troops, I should say. I suppose I'll just put some troops into this area we could. Actually, I'm going to take these companies and just form yet another force. So much area stuff that we have to look after. No, I didn't want to do that. I don't want Ashton to be garrisoned or looked after. I just want some forces there. Well, Desert Rangers took a few states. The Vipers were annexed, and we got the Ranger Ultimatum. The Desert Rangers got a bit more thick. So we can go for retaking Rattail. Essentially, founded in 2256, Rattletail was one of the NCR... What was an NCR colony that failed. Its people forced to evacuate after extensive violence with locals. The movement of NCR troops into locations more than an act of defiance is a political statement. NCR is here to stay, and Bardra will never be the same. Okay. So essentially we're going to go to war against these. I think we'll be right with what forces we have. I've only got 3 divisions, we should be okay. We've got decisions to make. What can we do? Begin a scavenging program. For that 1 or 2 intro. Disable backdoor storage decisions. Let's get rid of that in a minute. Prioritise consumer. So we get a little bit more manpower. We get some more pipe guns, but we lose pistols. Okay. So if I was going to improve research at the moment, so at the moment we're making pistols, we probably want service rifles, don't we? Still want to try and go down here if we can. Okay. I still made some more divisions, which is good news. Can make NCR Rangers. Well, I would if I had all the equipment. I don't have all that, do I? I'll just try that. Can we make some NCR Rangers? Motorised. I did not realise you needed motorised. Retaking Raptor, okay. We've got Trooper our body armour upgrade. Available war goal. So we're just going to continue with this at the moment. The capital fund gives me some more building slots. Expand age. Expand the Ranger HQ actually. Can do. That gives me a few more arms workshops. Done that trooper upgrade. Got pipe guns. Basic, we could do slash and melee. Infantry training. I was trying to see what would be good. Got dynamites. Mongrels. Robotics. Land doctrine. We're going down that. Go for research time, -2%, that's not too bad. And now we need motorised, don't we? Which I'm assuming, is it is it motorcycles or gun trucks? I'm just making sure I want to make sure I'm being a big arse here. I'm just really do want to make sure I'm creating the right thing. I'm assuming it's motorcycles. Yes, it is. Right, There we go. We have a war goal. Let's see if we can win this war. Let's declare war on them. We declared war on the Valley Bandits. And we hopefully should just be able to push in. It gives us a lot more territory though. We have to be careful. Right. An offer from the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood still is offering to trade is a number of advanced pre-war military discs and training guides in exchange for a series of pre-war industrial machines located within our territory. How do we respond? We're going to help them. I'd rather not annoy them if I can help it. I'll just keep going down here and pushing at the moment. So, how good are our NCR Rangers? Pretty good. Actually, are you any better than what I've got? Soft attack and hard attack 34. No, your hard attack's a lot higher. Could maybe put a few more, an extra group or two in here. I think we're just going to push. It should actually be quite easy. Just, oh, the Caesar's Legion has just annexed someone, which is not really good. Oh, sorry, I wanted to do that offensive line so my troops don't just run away. We've got more troops here. Let's put a few moves just on this little division. Just trying to position my troops out a little bit at the moment. Really quicker we can take these, the better. Let's just be a bit. Our front line there, and we're just doing an offensive line all the way down here. Got decisions, extend military research. That's quite good actually. So a little bit of stability. More propaganda. Also, it's not very high, so you probably want to do that actually. And woodworking 1, that is good. We've got signal companies as well, which is also handy. Industry wise, we're still looking down here and see what you can do. Research gain efficiency, logging camps, yes please. We can get organisation. Anything that just improves our industry a lot, I'm all for. Actually, because we're all just... Now that we've all joined up. Let's just make a front line now. Let's just do an offensive line all the way down here. We really do just want to finish these off if we can. I've got some more troops, which will just pop into this little unit in a moment. These have actually got some divisions, the rapids. Oh, no, okay. We're still building some factories, that's fine. Spanner Ranger HQ, that is good. Gives us a few more arms workshops. Gamma Core, we could get. Expand the... Oh, this is pretty nice. The Bear Wars. Since we're expanding the military academy, can never hurt. At the moment, yes, we are pushing these down. Winning this quite easily. We're at war with you as well. Yes, we are. Only have 2 divisions, so we just should be able to swat these. I would actually like to edit my NCR Rangers and maybe add another 1 or 2. And you put us over the special forces, don't you? Would okay? Just no, maybe not. We'll just save that then. Let's get explosive support. That would give us a lot more soft attack. We've got some former soldiers. We'll wait a little bit. Yes, this war is going extremely well. And so, who do we go for next after we've won this war? Essentially. Quite interesting. Sultan Hoover Dam we got there as well. We've got some extra additional divisions which I was just going to send over here. We got another... What's his face? Another factory. Right, these are about to fall, which is great news. And Troll Roarins declared war on the Marrow Drinkers. We just got some free equipment now as well, which is excellent. I'm going to start making some dynamite actually. And we got a little buff to research, which is Ohm's Law. Maybe decryption. Could go for scrap fighters. In fact, it's actually got a 3D model, which is quite cool. Oh, we need to be civilised for this. Well, we aren't civilised. Yeah, let's get scrap fighters. Having some air support would be great. Right, we're essentially winning this war. Let's do another front line. I'll just do a offensive line all the way down here, and I'll probably end the episode once we win this war, which is going to be very soon. Construction wise, I want to repair all this when we get the chance as well. The Desert Rangers declared war on Jackal, so who will I get at war with? You get another political advisor, we might even get military high command. We get a war hero, which gives me weekly war support. Colonel Moore, the unblinking hawk, actually gives me more war support and planning speed, which I like. I like that. I like that a lot. I'll just keep popping more divisions down there for now. We will run a lot of divisions on the border of Caesar's Legion when the time comes. The Desert Rangers are actually attacking the Jackals. That's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top there. We are building up our navy a bit more. Got a few more ships. We're expanding the NCR military academy, so that would give me a bit more army experience to work with, which is always nice. Get the boneyard, which gives me more industry. This is like my industry, like tech tree then, okay. Bear Wars, it gives me some army equipment. Rangers lead the way, that's quite cool. Capital Fund. Let's get the boneyard, which gives me a slight buff to industry development. We're literally just going to take this with no effort battle plans. Caesar's Legion is going to war with the factions that are near it, which is a little bit worrying. We're still in the trouble phase at the moment. Go for binoculars, power armour, marsh training. Shame it hasn't got an icon for that. Go for militia training though. I'll create a few more divisions while we're at it. See, I'm quite happy that the scorpions are actually there because they're acting as a buffer for me. Right, that war is over, so we can just take all states, and turn. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and what we're going to do is put all these troops on the border with the scorpions. We will have to put more troops there as well. We've got some more NCR Rangers. They can go in with my newly formed super division. I'm making dynamite, but I've got a template for it. And we have a few more factories. Let's step up dynamite. And it's only because I want to get my troops, at least my NCR Rangers. I want to edit these. Give them explosive support because it improves them a fair bit. Anyways, in this opening episode, we have taken the 2 states down here, made a new Californian Republic a little bit larger. In the next episode, we're going to see where our focus trees take us and what we can do. Anyways, if you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.